The Midnight Train to Dream Valley. Part 1. The Station Beyond the Stars. Good evening. Tonight, before sleep gently arrives, I invite you to imagine a place very far away from the noise of everyday life. A place where there are no deadlines, no notifications, no responsibilities, only peace, only comfort. Only the quiet promise of a beautiful journey waiting just ahead. Take a slow breath in and a gentle breath out. Allow your shoulders to relax. Allow your thoughts to drift a little farther away with every breath. Now imagine yourself standing beneath a vast night sky. The stars above seem brighter than you have ever seen before. Thousands upon thousands of tiny lights shimmer against the darkness. The air feels cool and fresh. A gentle breeze moves softly through the trees nearby. You find yourself standing on a small train platform, hidden high in the mountains. It is unlike any station you have ever visited. There are no crowds, no announcements, no rushing footsteps, only silence, comfortable silence. The station is illuminated by old-fashioned lanterns hanging from wooden posts. Their warm golden glow creates small circles of light across the platform. Everything feels calm, safe, peaceful. You notice a wooden bench nearby. Its polished surface reflects the lantern light. You sit down for a moment. The wood feels pleasantly warm. As you rest there, you listen carefully. At first, you hear almost nothing. Then, far away in the distance, a soft sound emerges from the darkness, a train whistle. Long, gentle, melodic. The sound drifts across the mountains like a lullaby. You close your eyes and listen. The whistle grows slightly louder, then softer again, as if the train is weaving through valleys and hills somewhere beyond the horizon. A feeling of anticipation settles over you. Not excitement, not nervousness. Simply calm curiosity. You know the train is coming, and somehow, you know it is coming for you. The stars continue sparkling above. The breeze continues flowing softly through the pine trees. Somewhere nearby, a small stream trickles over smooth stones. Its sound blends beautifully with the peaceful night. You take another slow breath, and as you do, you notice something emerging from the mist. A light, then another, then another. Golden lights floating through the darkness. The train has arrived, slowly, gracefully, almost silently. A magnificent midnight blue train glides into the station. Its windows glow warmly from within. Its polished exterior reflects moonlight and starlight. The train seems almost magical, like something from a dream. As it comes to a stop, you notice elegant silver letters painted along its side. They read, "The Midnight Train to Dream Valley." The name feels familiar somehow, as though you have heard it before in a forgotten dream. A conductor steps onto the platform. He wears a dark blue uniform with silver buttons that shine beneath the lantern light. His face is kind, gentle, welcoming. He smiles warmly and tips his hat. "Good evening," he says softly. "We've been expecting you." His voice is calm and comforting, like an old friend greeting you after a long journey. The conductor gestures toward an open train door. Golden light spills onto the platform. Inside, everything looks warm and inviting. You stand and slowly walk toward the entrance. The metal steps feel steady beneath your feet. As you enter the carriage, you immediately notice how peaceful it feels. The interior is beautiful. Soft golden lamps hang from the ceiling. Comfortable velvet seats line the windows. Small wooden tables sit between them. Fresh flowers rest inside delicate glass vases. The air smells faintly of lavender and cedarwood. A warm blanket has been folded neatly onto your seat. You sit down beside a large window. The blanket feels soft against your hands. Outside, the station slowly begins moving backward. Or perhaps the train is moving forward. It's hard to tell. The motion is so smooth, so gentle. The midnight train has begun its journey. The wheels create a soothing rhythm against the tracks. Click, clack, click, clack. Slow and steady, like a heartbeat, like breathing. The sound is comforting, almost hypnotic. You lean back into the soft seat. Outside, the mountains pass quietly beneath the moonlight. Dark forests stretch endlessly across the landscape. Silver rivers wind between the valleys. The stars seem impossibly bright. And with every passing mile, the world feels farther away. The worries of the day begin to fade. The unfinished tasks, the conversations, the responsibilities, all of them becoming smaller and smaller, like distant lights disappearing behind the mountains. The train continues deeper into the night. The conductor quietly walks through the carriage, offering warm tea to each passenger. When he reaches you, he places a small porcelain cup upon your table. Steam rises gently into the air. The aroma is soothing, a mixture of chamomile, honey, and something sweet you cannot quite identify. You take a sip. Warmth spreads through your body, comforting, relaxing, peaceful. Outside the window, the scenery begins to change. The forests become thicker, the trees taller. Moonlight filters through their branches like silver ribbons. The train glides silently through this enchanted woodland. Tiny lights begin appearing among the trees. At first, you think they are stars, but they are too low, too close. Then you realize, fireflies, thousands of them. Their gentle glow fills the forest, like floating lanterns suspended in the darkness. The sight is beautiful, almost magical. The train moves deeper into the glowing forest, and as you watch the fireflies dance among the trees, your eyelids begin to feel just a little heavier. Your breathing becomes slower. The rhythm of the train continues. Click, clack, click, clack. Steady, comforting, endless, and somewhere ahead, beyond the forests, beyond the mountains, beyond the stars, Dream Valley patiently waits, waiting for your arrival, waiting to welcome you home. The Midnight Train to Dream Valley. Part 2. The Valley of Lanterns and the Crystal Lake. The midnight train continues its gentle journey through the enchanted forest. Outside your window, thousands of glowing fireflies drift through the darkness like tiny floating stars. Their golden lights move slowly between the trees. Some rise toward the branches. Others hover close to the ground. Together they create a magical river of light flowing through the forest. The train glides silently onward. Click, clack, click, clack. The familiar rhythm grows even more soothing now. You settle deeper into your seat. The warm blanket rests comfortably across your lap. The tea beside you still carries the soft scent of chamomile. Everything feels peaceful, safe, comfortable. As the train moves forward, the forest slowly begins to thin. The trees become more spaced apart. Moonlight grows brighter. The fireflies gradually disappear into the distance. And then, a breathtaking sight appears beyond the window. A vast valley stretches before you. Unlike anything you have ever seen, thousands upon thousands of lanterns float gently through the night sky. Golden lanterns, silver lanterns, pale blue lanterns, each one glowing softly. Each one drifting peacefully through the air. The valley below looks like an ocean made entirely of light. The train enters the Valley of Lanterns. The sight is so beautiful that it almost feels unreal. lanterns drift slowly past your window. Some float only a few feet away. Others rise high above the train. The warm glow reflects across the glass, filling the carriage with gentle golden light. You notice that every lantern moves calmly, without hurry, without purpose, simply floating wherever the night breeze carries it. And somehow, watching them makes your own thoughts feel lighter. Any remaining worries begin floating away just like the lanterns, one by one. Drifting farther into the night, the train continues deeper into the valley. You lean your head gently against the window. The glass feels cool and comforting. Outside, rolling hills shimmer beneath the moonlight. Lanterns drift over rivers, across meadows, between distant hills, creating a peaceful landscape unlike any place in the ordinary world. The conductor quietly passes through the carriage once again, this time carrying a small lantern of his own. Its warm light dances softly as he walks. He pauses beside your seat, smiles kindly, and says softly, "Many travelers leave their worries behind in this valley." His voice is calm, almost whisper-like. You watch as he continues down the aisle, his lantern glowing warmly in the darkness. Outside, the floating lights continue their endless journey through the night. And gradually, the valley begins to fade behind you. The lanterns become smaller, more distant, until finally they resemble tiny stars scattered across the horizon. The midnight train rolls onward, beyond the valley, beyond the hills, toward another wonder waiting in the darkness. Minutes pass peacefully, or perhaps hours. It becomes difficult to tell. Time seems slower here, gentler. The train rounds a gradual bend, and suddenly, moonlight floods the carriage, bright, silver, beautiful. You glance outside and immediately understand why. A lake stretches endlessly beside the tracks. Its surface is perfectly still. Not a ripple, not a wave, only smooth glass-like water reflecting the stars above, the crystal lake. The sight takes your breath away. The moon hangs above the lake like a glowing pearl. Its reflection appears equally bright upon the water. For a moment, it feels as though there are two moons, one in the sky and one floating beneath it. The train follows the shoreline. Slowly, gracefully, the lake remains beside you mile after mile, its peaceful beauty never changing, never ending. The reflection of the stars sparkles across its surface, creating countless points of light, like diamonds scattered upon velvet. You find yourself watching quietly, without thought, without effort, simply observing, simply existing within this peaceful moment. Nearby, a small wooden bridge stretches across part of the lake. Tiny lanterns hang from its railings. Their reflections shimmer softly below. The train crosses the bridge. The wheels create a new rhythm, a softer sound, almost like a lullaby. The peaceful vibrations travel through the carriage, through the seat, through your body, helping you relax even more deeply. On the far side of the lake, gentle hills rise toward the horizon. Small cottages sit among the rolling landscape. Warm golden lights glow from their windows. Each cottage appears cozy, welcoming, comfortable. You imagine families inside, reading stories, sharing tea, resting peacefully beside warm fireplaces. The image fills you with a sense of calm, a feeling of home, of belonging. The train continues onward, following the edge of the crystal lake. The air seems softer now, the night quieter, your breathing slower, steadier. The rhythm of the train merges with the gentle silence around you. Click, clack, click, clack. Outside, a family of deer appears near the water's edge. They move slowly beneath the moonlight, their reflections dancing across the lake. One pauses briefly, looking toward the train, before quietly disappearing into the hills. Everything here feels peaceful. Every detail, every sound, every movement, as though the entire world has chosen to rest. The crystal lake stretches onward for miles. Yet, eventually, even this beautiful place begins to fade into the distance. The shoreline curves away. The reflections grow smaller. The silver water slowly disappears behind the hills. The train continues deeper into the night, toward places even more peaceful, even more magical. You pull the blanket slightly closer. The warmth feels wonderful. Your eyes grow heavier. The seat feels softer. The gentle motion of the train becomes almost dreamlike. And somewhere far ahead, beyond the crystal lake, beyond the rolling hills, beyond the moonlit valleys, the hidden entrance to Dream Valley draws nearer, closer with every mile, closer with every breath, closer with every soothing rhythm of the midnight train. Click, clack, click, clack. And as the stars continue shining above the sleeping world, your peaceful journey continues. The Aurora Garden. The midnight train continued its peaceful journey through the northern wilderness. Outside the window, the northern lights still danced gracefully across the sky. Soft waves of green, gentle streams of blue, hints of violet drifting among the stars. The colors moved slowly, almost like a dream. You rest comfortably in your seat. The warm blanket covers your lap. The carriage remains quiet. Only the soothing rhythm of the train fills the air. Click, clack, click, clack. As the train rounds a gentle bend, a new light appears ahead. A beautiful glow unlike anything you have seen before. The colors shimmer softly upon the snow. Green, blue, silver, gold. The train moves closer, and slowly, a magical garden comes into view. This is the Aurora Garden, a hidden place known only to travelers of the midnight train, a place where the colors of the northern lights bloom upon the earth. The train slows gently. Outside, thousands of glowing flowers cover the snowy landscape. Each flower shines with its own gentle light. Some glow green like emeralds. Others glow blue like moonlit ice. Some sparkle softly with silver light. Together they create a breathtaking sea of color. The garden stretches as far as you can see, across gentle hills, beside frozen streams, beneath the dancing northern lights. Everything feels peaceful. Everything feels calm. A soft mist drifts across the flowers. The glowing petals shine through it like tiny stars hidden within clouds. The sight is mesmerizing. You watch quietly, feeling your mind becoming still. The train glides slowly beside the garden, allowing you to take in every beautiful detail. Nearby, a small stream winds through the glowing flowers. Although snow rests along its banks, the water flows gently beneath the moonlight. Its soft sound blends perfectly with the rhythm of the train. Together they create a peaceful melody, a melody made for sleep. You notice delicate butterflies drifting above the flowers. Their wings shimmer with pale silver light. They move slowly through the night air, almost weightless, almost magical. The northern lights reflect upon their wings, creating flashes of color as they pass. Everything in the garden seems to move gently. Nothing rushes. Nothing disturbs the silence. Even time itself feels slower here. You take a long, comfortable breath. The warmth of the train surrounds you. Your eyelids grow heavier. Your body feels wonderfully relaxed. Outside, the glowing flowers continue stretching toward the horizon. like a blanket of starlight spread across the earth. Far above, the aurora borealis continues its peaceful dance, its colors flowing across the sky, softly, gracefully, endlessly. The train continues deeper into the garden, and as the lights shimmer around you, your thoughts begin to drift like snowflakes in the night, slowly, quietly, effortlessly. The journey continues. The stars continue shining. The flowers continue glowing. And somewhere ahead, hidden beyond the aurora garden, awaits the final and most peaceful destination of all. A place where the night becomes perfectly still. A place where dreams begin. A place where sleep arrives gently and naturally. The midnight train carries you onward, through the glowing garden, beneath the dancing lights, toward a peaceful and restful night. You know the most peaceful part of your journey is still ahead. The midnight train to Dream Valley. Part 4, The Garden of Rest. The lantern-lit path stretches gently before you. Each step feels effortless. The cool night air brushes softly against your skin. Above, countless stars continue their silent watch over Dream Valley. Everything feels calm, peaceful, safe. You continue walking slowly through the valley. The small lanterns beside the path glow warmly in the darkness. Their golden light reflects across the stones beneath your feet. In the distance, you hear the gentle sound of flowing water, a quiet stream winding through the hills. The sound is soothing, like a lullaby carried by the breeze. Soon, the path leads you to a beautiful garden, a garden unlike any you have ever seen. Thousands of flowers bloom beneath the moonlight, silver flowers, blue flowers, soft golden flowers that seem to glow from within. Their gentle fragrance fills the air. Lavender, jasmine, wildflowers. The scents blend together perfectly, creating an atmosphere of complete relaxation. You walk slowly among the flowers. The garden seems endless. Every direction reveals something beautiful. A small stone bridge, a quiet pond, a wooden bench beneath an ancient tree. Everything here feels carefully designed for peace. The stream you heard earlier winds gently through the garden. Its crystal clear water reflects the stars above. Tiny ripples move across the surface, soft, slow, relaxing. You pause beside the stream, listening. The water flows over smooth stones, creating a peaceful melody, a sound that instantly calms the mind, a sound that makes every breath feel deeper, every muscle feel softer. You follow the stream until you reach a large willow tree. Its long branches sway gently in the night breeze. Moonlight filters through the leaves, creating beautiful patterns across the grass. Beneath the tree sits a wooden bench, simple, comfortable, inviting. You take a seat. The wood feels pleasantly warm. The willow tree provides a feeling of shelter, of protection, as though the tree itself has been waiting for you. The stars shine overhead. The stream continues flowing nearby. The flowers sway gently in the breeze. And for a long moment, you simply sit. You do not need to think. You do not need to plan. You do not need to solve anything. Everything can wait until tomorrow. Tonight is for rest. Tonight is for peace. The garden seems to grow even quieter. The breeze becomes softer. The sounds become more distant. Even the stars seem calmer somehow. A deep sense of comfort settles over you. The kind of comfort that comes from knowing everything is exactly as it should be. You look across the garden. Far away, the lanterns continue glowing softly. Beyond them, rolling hills stretch toward the horizon. The midnight train waits peacefully at the station, its journey complete, its purpose fulfilled. It brought you here. to this place of rest, to this place of stillness, to this place where sleep arrives naturally, effortlessly. You lean back slightly against the bench. Your eyelids feel heavier now. The gentle sounds of the stream become softer. The flowers blur slightly beneath the moonlight. Everything grows calmer. Everything grows quieter. The ancient willow tree sways gently above. Its branches whisper softly in the breeze, almost like a bedtime story being told by the night itself. You take one slow breath, then another, and another, each breath carrying you deeper into relaxation, deeper into comfort, deeper into peace. The stars continue shining. The stream continues flowing. The garden remains perfectly still. Nothing needs your attention now. Nothing needs your effort. Nothing needs your energy. Only rest, only calm, only sleep. The world feels distant, quiet, gentle, safe. And as the peaceful night embraces Dream Valley, your thoughts drift away like clouds across the sky. Slowly, softly, effortlessly. The garden grows quieter. The stars grow softer. The night grows deeper. And little by little, you drift toward sleep. A deep and peaceful sleep. A comfortable and restful sleep. The kind of sleep that leaves you refreshed and renewed. The willow tree watches over the garden. The lanterns glow warmly in the distance, and somewhere nearby, the stream continues its endless lullaby, soft, steady, peaceful. As Dream Valley settles into complete silence, you finally let go of the day. You let go of every worry, every responsibility, every thought, and beneath the stars, surrounded by peace, you drift gently into a beautiful night's sleep. Good night and sweet dreams.